Hi everyone, this is Doris from瑞顺Company. Today I'm here going to introduce you our one in service, one standby control valve. In addition to normal control valves, our company also provides solutions for one in service, one standby systems. F73 is our smallest one in service, one standby control valve. The water treatment capacity is 3.5 cubic meter per hour, and one valve controls two tanks, which can be used in situations that requires 24 hours water supply. This control valve combines with 6 status like service, standby, backwash, brine and slow rings, brine refill, and fast rings. It adopts the ceramic hermetic head fixed structure, which is composed of ceramic moving disc and a fixed disc. There are many through holes and blind holes on these two discs, and two discs are highly adhered to each other. When the moving disc rotates, different through holes and blind holes will form different channels, thereby achieving different functions of control valve. And this control valve adopts double valve core structure, which contains two sets of ceramic moving disc and fixed disc to control different resin tanks. Here is a video for you to better understand the working principle of the F73.
System working principle. When U1 tank in service state, U2 tank in standby state, the symbol of service state lights on. At this moment, raw water flows into control valve through water inlet, through main valve core to the top of U1 tank, then to tank. Then down through resin layers to be softened the water, through bottle strainer to return to pipeline. Then down through resin layers to be softened the water, through bottom strainer to return to resin pipe and up to valve body. Finally flow out from water outlet through main valve core. When U1 tank service flow rate reduces to 0, the regeneration motor, controlled by main control board, drives the big gear to rotate, and also drives moving disc, which is fixed with a shaft. With the change of relative angles of moving disc and fixed disc, the flow channels has been changed. U2 tank starts to faster rings. The symbol of faster ring state lights on. Raw water flows into control valve through water inlet. One part through main valve core to the top of U1 tank, then to tank. Then down through resin layers to be softened water, through bottom strainer to return to resin pipe, and up to main valve core, finally flow out from water outlet. Another part through regeneration valve core, valve body to main valve core, past connecting pipeline to U2 tank, down through resin layers, then through bottom strainer to resin pipe, upward to connecting pipeline through main valve core, valve body to regeneration valve core, finally flow out from drain outlet. When faster rings time reduces to 0, then it is over. Program control valve switch service and regeneration tank. U1 tank backwash, U2 tank service. The symbol of backwash lights on. Raw water flows into control valve through water inlet. One part through main valve core to connecting pipeline, then to the top of U2 tank. Then down through resin layers to be softened the water, through bottom strainer to return to resin pipe and up to connecting pipeline. Then to main valve core, finally flow out from water outlet. Another part through regeneration valve core, valve body to main valve core through U1 tank and bottom strainer to U1 tank. Upward-backward raising through main valve core, valve body at the regeneration valve core, finally flow out from drain outlet. When backward time reduces to 0, then it is over. Program control regeneration valve to brine and slow release state. The symbol of brine and slow release lights on. Raw water flows into control valve through water inlet, one part through U2 tank and the resin to be softened water, then flow out from outlet. Another part through regeneration valve core, valve body, flow quickly to inject nozzle, which reduces under pressure, so that the brine is sucked from brine tank through brine line connector to valve. Through valve body, regeneration valve core, main valve core, then through the top of U1 tank, a down through resin, bottom strainer, resin pipe, main valve core, valve body and regeneration valve core, finally flow out from drain outlet. When brine and slow release time reduces to 0, program control regeneration valve to brine refill state. The symbol of brine refill lights on. Raw water flows into control valve through water inlet. Another part through regeneration valve core and the brine line connector, refill to brine tank. One part through U2 tank and the resin to be softened the water, then flow out from outlet. When brine refill time reduces to 0, program control valve to switch regeneration tank, U1 tank standby. The symbol of service lights on. Raw water through U2 tank to be softened water, finally flow out from outlet.
After watching the video, I believe you may have a basic idea about why our valves are so unique. Because compared with the traditional piston structure or cam structure, our valve uses aluminum ceramics sintered at a high temperature of 1680 degrees, has good performance on high flatness, high hardness, acid and alkali resistance, deformation resistance, wear resistance. Therefore, this control valve can also be applied to cation and anion bed to regenerate by absorbing acid and alkali. We will also regularly conduct live tests on the valve to ensure that each valve can be regenerated more than 100,000 times. Therefore, there are many wrenching valves that has been used for more than 10 years in the market. In addition to the structural advantage, this valve also uses LED display, and the parameters and stator icons can be displayed on the display panel one by one, and each status has corresponding symbol. In the next, I will explain the symbols and running process for you. In order to show you the whole running process in a short time, I will press the manual button to force the valve switch the status, but in normal operation, the valve will finish the whole process automatically. Now, let's start. You can see from the screen that in service status, the stripes light on and the U2 is in the screen. It means the U2 tank is in service and another tank is in regeneration. Press the down and the up buttons means we will unlock the valves. Then press the manual button. The valve will switch to fast rinse status. Before the U1 tank goes into service status, we design the valve fast rinse firstly. Because the U1 tank is standby for a long time, this design means to loosening the resin and achieve a better regeneration effect. Then press the manual button again. The U1 tank will in service status. Now the valve is in the backwash status. You can see from the screen that the backwash symbols lights on. It means the U2 tank is in backwash status and the U1 is in service. Then press the manual button again. Then the valve will change to the brine jaw and the slow rinse status. Now the valve is in the brine refill status. Press the manual button again. U1 is in the service status and the U2 tank starts fast rinse. After the fast rinse, above all, it is the whole running process of F73. I will explain each parameters in next. For this, the screen shows the current time. We can press the first button to set the current time randomly. And the next one, A01, means the control mode. A01 means the downflow regeneration. It means the valve will regenerate it soon once the water treatment capacity drops to 0. There are still 103. It means the intelligent downflow regeneration. And A11 means the upflow regeneration. A13 means the intelligent upflow regeneration. This parameter means that users can choose the regeneration type by themselves. And this one means the water treatment capacity. This one means the unit mode. You can see from the screen that the 01 means the unit mode is the cubic meter, and 02 means the unit mode is gallon, and 03 means the unit mode is liter. And this one is the fast rinse time. This one means the backwash time. And this one means the brine draw and slow rinse time. And this one means the brine refill time. This parameter means that the maximum interval regeneration days. This parameter means if the water treatment capacity doesn't drop to zero, but the valve has already reached the regeneration days, the valve will also go to regeneration soonly. The parameter B01 is the setting of the signal output mode. There are B01 and B02 for optional. As a part of the water treatment system, the control valve is often connected to other external devices, such as water pumps, ball valves. Control valves of other brands may need to purchase additional parts to achieve this function, but瑞-Xin valve can be realized by the wiring of the main control board, which is more convenient for operation. This is the main control board for the F73 valve. This is the signal output port of the main board. Water pumps, ball valves, etc. can be connected to this port for control. There is a remote control port on this main board, so the control valve can be connected to external equipment such as PLC, online hardness monitoring device, etc. to realize the regeneration function by the external equipment. This one in service, one standby control valve is a top-mounted structure. We also have side-mounted one in service, one standby control valves with a flow rate of 6 cubic meter per hour and 10 cubic meter per hour. Operations are similar to F73. This year, we are going to launch a 10 cubic meter top-mounted one in service, one standby control valve. As a new developed valve, F135 is featured with top-mounted installation. It's more convenient and it is equipped with 1-inch inlet and outlet, which enriches our product line. That's all my introduction. We are warmly welcomed your quotation and suggestion online. Thank you very much.
Parameter setting. Control board is divided into digital keypad, dynamic display keypad, and button keypad. Button keypad including menu confirm, menu return, down, up buttons. On the upper right corner of digital keypad are units, day, gallon, hour, cubic meter, liter, minute. When the colorful strip, which is on the left of the screen, is flashing, it indicates the system is at the state of service. When the colorful strip, which is on the left of the screen, isn't flashing, it indicates the system is at the state of regeneration. When this symbol lights up, it indicates the system is at the state of inquiry. When this symbol is flashing, it indicates the system is at the state of setting. When this lock symbol lights up, it indicates the keyboard is locked. When the clock symbol is flashing, it indicates the system power off for a long time. The current time should be reset. Time setting. Suppose that system is at the state of service. If you want to change the current time 15 to 10 to 11:28. If the screen locked, press the up and down buttons at the same time for 5 seconds. Screen unlocked. Press menu confirm button to get into menu. The first item is current time. If the setting symbol and the current time symbol light up at the same time, the time delimiter is flashing. Press confirm button to get in the setting state. value of time and the setting symbol start flashing. Press the up button continuously until 9 changes to 11. Press menu button, value of minute and the setting symbol start flashing. Then press down button continuously until 45 changes to 28. Press menu button, you will hear a sound of D. Symbol stop flashing. Program return to inquiry state. Backwash time setting. Change the backwash time from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Press the up or down button until the backwash symbol lights up. Press menu button to get in inquiry state. The value 10 and the setting symbol start flashing. Press up button continuously until 10 changes to 15. Press menu button, you will hear a sound of D. Symbol stop flashing. Program return to inquiry state. Flow capacity setting. Change the default flow capacity 10 to 555.5. If regeneration type is set as A03 or A04, it does not have the setting item of flow capacity. When the program on the inquiry state, press up or down button until it goes into service state. Then press menu button to get into flow capacity setting. At the same time, setting symbol start flashing. Flow capacity 10 cubic meter flashing. Press up button until it changes to 555.5 cubic meter. Press menu button. Let 555.5 cubic meter stop flashing. Program goes from setting state to inquiry state. At the same time, setting symbol stop flashing. Flow capacity has been changed into 555.5 cubic meter. Press the return button to exit menu. Screen shows current working state. Keyboard automatically locked when it doesn't operate for 1 minute. The lock symbol lights up. The application of signal connector. System provides two kinds of signal working mode, BO1 and BO2, which could be set in menu according to the application need. In mode BO1, when system is at service position, no signal output, while at other positions, there is signal output. In mode BO2, when system is at a rotating process, there is signal output, while at other position, no signal output. Open control box, there are flow meter connector, screen board connector, remote handling connector, signal output connector, pressure release solenoid valve connector, power connector, regeneration valve motor, main valve motor, and locating board connector on main control board. When install system, because pressure from raw water is too low, or to ensure no hard water flowing out from outlet, it could install booster pump in water inlet or solenoid valve in water outlet. Use 3 signal output connectors on main control board: normal open, common, normal close signal output. Remote handling connector. When this valve is used for making pure water or online monitor system or connect with PC device. When electronic conductivity or other parameter arrive at set value, or PC sends the signal, so the system needs to regenerate. The signal would be sent to remote handling connector on main control board to force the system start regeneration. Meter type automatic multifunctional flow control valve TMF73 is independently developed patent product of Renxing. We have got the China patent ZL200620108 588.0. The maximum water treatment capacity of this valve is 3.5 cubic meter per hour. It is adopted downflow or upflow regeneration, can be used in continuous supplying water occasion. It uses microcomputer control, together with the harmonized operation panel. The parameters can be set according to the practical situations. Realize fully automatic regeneration. There are two sets of valve core in the valve body: main valve core and regeneration valve core. Main valve core switch service tank. Regeneration valve core realize regeneration. Valve material use high-quality engineering plastic, which ensures safety and durability. Two valve cores all adopt ceramic moving disc, which is high hardness and flatness. During one cycle of relative rotating between moving disc and fixed disc, which is high laminated, as there are different blind holes and through holes on disc. By changing of relative angles, main valve core should be realized two states, U1 tank or U2 tank in service. Regeneration valve core could realize 5 states, namely backwash, brine and slow rinse, brine refill, standby and faster rinse. This design could realize continuous supply water with easy installation and simple operation. From the appearance, the product mainly includes drive device, flow meter connector, injector, valve body, microcomputer controller. The inlet, outlet, drain outlet, and the brine line connector are in the valve body. Control valve is the core part of the water treatment softening system, separately connected with system from water inlet, water outlet, drain outlet, brine tank, riser pipe, rising tank. Riser pipe should connect top and bottom strainers. Brine tank should install brine valve inside. Installation. First step. Control valve's position and rising refill. First, ensures operation direction. Put the O-ring to the relative position of the valve. Screw the valve to the empty rising tank, and then adjust the rising tank direction so that the control panel will directly face the user. Screw out of the valve. Connect the bottom strainer and the riser pipe with glue, and put it in the middle of the tank. The distance from the top of the riser pipe to the mouth of the tank is between 2 to 5 mm. Attention! In order to avoid the damaging from the O-ring, the outer circle of the riser pipe should be chamfered. Plug the riser pipe with a stopper. Put the funnel in the connector of rising tank. Attention! Avoid flow queue get into the tank during refilling. Put the resin into the tank until it reaches 65% to 70% of the tank height. Remove funnel and stopper. For the other tank, use the same way to install. Screw the top strainer tightly into valve body, then screw valve body to resin tank tightly. Second step, pipeline installation. In order to facilitate maintenance, we advise you to adopt F70C bypass valves connected with inlet and outlet. Install sampling valve in the outlet pipeline. Connect the system's inlet with valve's inlet. Put drain line flow control into drain outlet. Use UPVC pipe or hose to connect with valve drain outlet. Slide brine tube hose connector over end of brine tube. Insert tube bushing into end of brine tube. Then tight brine tube hose connector onto brine line connector. Use UPVC glue two connectors with two pieces of UPVC pipelines. secure connecting pipeline tightly on the other racing tank. Adjust the distance between two tanks. Keep the same height. Insert the connecting pipeline to valve and the connector. Put the clip. Adjust the distance between two tanks. No bearings or stresses on clip and the connecting pipeline. Never connect a drain outlet pipe with sewer. Between them, there must be some space, in case the sewage is siphoned off the system. If sewage is to be reused, it could be put in some kind of container. Meanwhile, there must be some space between them. Trial running stage. Install the multifunctional flow control valve on the rising tank according to using state and connect pipelines. Make U1 tank in service position, U2 tank in standby position. Turn off bypass, then connect with power. Turn on bypass valve, make water flow into rising tank. You should hear the sound of air emptying from outlet till all the air in pipeline is empty, and check if it is leakage. If it is, solve it immediately. Press manual button to make multifunctional flow control valve rotate to fast rinse position. Let water flow out from drain for about 1 to 2 minutes. Press manual button to make multifunctional flow control valve switch service tank. U2 in service position, U1 in backwash position. Let water flow out from drain for about 3 to 4 minutes. Use tube or measuring tool to refill water into brain tank till to the top of the air check valve, and certain salt in brain tank, and dissolve it as much as possible. The salt is clean water softening crystal bath salt only, at least 99.5% pure. Forbidden use refined salt. Press manual button to make multifunctional flow control valve rotate to brine and slow rinse position. Let control valve suck brine from brine tank till air check valve stop brine sucking. Then stop for a couple of minutes, which is slow rinsing. Press manual button to make multifunctional flow control valve rotate to brine refill position. Brine refill to required level, then liquid level controller stop, which means brine refill stopped. Brine refill time is about 4 minutes. Press manual button to make multifunctional flow control valve rotate to standby position. Press manual button to make multifunctional flow control valve rotate to fast rinse position. Fast rinse time is about 5 minutes. Take sampling water for analysis. After it is qualified, press manual button to make multifunctional flow control valve switch service tank. U1 tank in service position, U2 tank in backwash position. Let water flow out from drain for about 3 or 4 minutes. Repeat step 6 to 9. Make multifunctional flow control valve U1 tank in service position, U2 tank in standby position. Then it could be used.